Hello everyone, Silencium here, and today we are returning to the lands between with Elden Ring Tarnished Edition from FromSoftware's dark fantasy action RPG in a complete Nintendo Switch 2 package. The edition was announced on April 2nd, 2025 during the Nintendo Switch 2 presentation. Originally planned for 2025, it was delayed after demonstrations raised performance concerns, especially in handheld mode, and the final release date became August 28, 2026. Developed by FromSoftware and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, Tarnished Edition includes the original Elden Ring from 2022, the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion from 2024, and the Tarnished Pack. The full edition is for Nintendo Switch 2, while the Tarnished Pack was also released separately on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. At its core, this is still Elden Ring, an open-world action RPG built around exploration, difficult combat, character building, and environmental storytelling. You play as a Tarnished returning to the shattered lands between, guided by grace toward the possibility of becoming Elden Lord. The story stays deliberately mysterious, revealed through cryptic dialogue, item descriptions, ruined locations, optional characters, and visual details. Swords, colossal weapons, spears, bows, shields, sorceries, incantations, and hybrid builds support different styles. Stamina management, dodge timing, spacing, guard counters, jumping attacks, ashes of war, weapon scaling, and enemy pattern recognition all matter. Spirit ashes can help in difficult encounters. Co-op allows assistance from other players, and PvP adds another layer. Runes work as both experience and currency, so death creates the familiar tension of deciding whether to push farther or return to safety. Sites of Grace offer direction without turning the map into a checklist. Torrent makes travel fast, and caves, catacombs, castles, underground regions, field bosses, hidden passages, and legacy dungeons reward curiosity. Starting class mainly matters early on because stats, weapons, spells, armor, talismans, upgrades, and respecialization let you reshape almost any build. Shadow of the Erdtree expands the formula with the Realm of Shadow, new bosses, enemies, weapons, skills, spells, and equipment, plus the Scadutree Fragment progression system. Tarnished Edition adds 2 starting classes, the Heavy Knight and Idis Knight, 4 new armor sets, and 3 cosmetic appearances for Torrent. These are welcome extras, but this is a comprehensive edition and portable version, not a sequel or remake. Architecture, scale, lighting, creature design, and striking composition create a world full of grotesque beauty and memorable silhouettes. The soundtrack moves from lonely ambience to orchestral boss themes, while the sound design gives weapons, magic, and monsters real weight. The Gamescom 2025 build was criticized for unstable frame rates, particularly in handheld play, and those issues helped cause the delay. Later 2026 demonstrations showed major improvement, with previews describing performance around the 30 frames per second range and a much more stable handheld experience. Compared with stronger consoles and high-end PCs, visual and frame rate compromises remain the obvious trade-off, so portability is this version's main advantage. The original Elden Ring reached a Metacritic score of 96 on its highest-rated versions, and an OpenCritic average of 95, while Shadow of the Erdtree holds a 94 OpenCritic average. Steam's English-language user reviews for the base game remain about 94% positive across hundreds of thousands of reviews. Quest progression can be so obscure that entire storylines are easy to miss without a guide. Reused enemies and bosses become more obvious across such a huge world. Late-game difficulty can feel uneven, and some Shadow of the Erdtree encounters push aggression and long attack strings very hard. The PC version has also been criticized for stuttering, a 60 FPS cap, limited display options, and inconsistent optimization. Discovery feels personal, victories feel earned, and the freedom to solve problems through skill, preparation, exploration, summons, magic, or clever builds creates enormous replay value. Tarnished Edition is easy to recommend to action RPG fans, Souls veterans, explorers, build experimenters, and Switch 2 owners who want the full journey in portable form. Players who dislike repeated deaths, cryptic quests, sparse storytelling, long boss learning sessions, or a roughly 30 frame per second presentation may enjoy it far less. Its greatest strengths are exploration, combat freedom, world design, atmosphere, and scale. Its weaknesses remain opaque quest design, uneven difficulty, repetition, and technical compromises. If you enjoyed the review, subscribe to the channel for more game coverage. I'm Silencium, thanks for watching, and remember, every lost rune is another lesson on the road to becoming Elden Lord.